The Magical Forest, a story of kindness and friendship. Stories for Kids. Illustrated by Mir Nisar Baloch Badini. Once upon a time, in a magical forest, the animals could talk, and fairies lived in the trees. It was a place where the trees were tall, and the flowers were always in bloom. The forest was ruled by a wise old owl who was known for his wisdom and kindness. One day, a little boy named Jack stumbled upon the magical forest. He was amazed by the talking animals and the beautiful surroundings. Jack had never seen anything like it before. As he wandered through the forest, Jack met a friendly deer who offered to show him around. The deer took Jack to meet the other animals, and they welcomed him with open arms. Jack was thrilled to make so many new friends. But then, as they were walking through a dark part of the forest, they heard a loud roar. It was a ferocious lion who was blocking their path. The animals were frightened, and they didn't know what to do. Jack knew he had to help. He remembered reading in a book that kindness could overcome even the most fearsome beasts. So he bravely approached the lion and offered him a snack. The lion was surprised and pleased by Jack's kindness. He took the snack and then sat down, and the other animals followed suit. Jack and the deer were relieved that the lion was no longer blocking their path, and they continued their adventure through the magical forest. As they made their way back home, Jack realized that the magic of the forest was not just in the talking animals, but in the kindness they showed to each other. He knew that he had made true friends in the magical forest, and he couldn't wait to come back and visit again. The magical forest had taught Jack an important lesson, that kindness and friendship can overcome any obstacle, no matter how big or small. He promised himself to always be kind to others and to cherish the memories of his time in the magical forest forever. Jack visited the magical forest many times after that, and he became known as the boy with the kindest heart. He made friends with all the animals, and they looked up to him as a role model of compassion and empathy. The wise old owl, who ruled the forest, was impressed by Jack's kindness and bravery. He appointed Jack as his apprentice, and together they worked to protect the forest and its inhabitants from any harm. With Jack's help, the magical forest flourished even more. The flowers bloomed brighter, and the animals thrived in their peaceful home. Jack's kindness had brought harmony and happiness to the once troubled forest. Years passed, and Jack grew into a young man. He had learned many valuable lessons from the magical forest, and he was ready to share his experiences with the world. He decided to write a book about his adventures, hoping that others would be inspired by his story. The book became a bestseller, and Jack became famous for his tales of the magical forest and its lessons of kindness and friendship. He traveled far and wide, sharing his story with people from all walks of life. But no matter where he went, Jack always returned to the magical forest. It was his true home, where he had learned the most important lesson of all, that kindness can change the world. And so, the story of the magical forest and the boy named Jack lived on in the hearts of those who heard it. It became a legend, a tale of hope and inspiration that spread far and wide. And in the magical forest, the animals continued to talk, and fairies danced among the trees, knowing that their home was a place where kindness reigned supreme. It was a place where friendships blossomed and dreams came true, thanks to the boy who had brought the magic of kindness to their world. The end.